Oh, my darling, I'm so happy and confused and clear and how about you? Happy full moon in Virgo. Often when it's full moon time, you can kind of feel the energy rising, the feelings rising, the lunacy rising. And this full moon is no exception. It's a full moon in Virgo, the opposite of Pisces. And it is happening right as Mercury is stationed to go retrograde, right the day after Saturn was exactly conjunct the sun, right in, the time that Venus is in the underworld in its retrograde. And this full moon is lifting up themes that are true for us this year and the next, as the sun is in Pisces. And the retrogrades of Venus and Mercury go from Aries to Pisces. And as Neptune, the ruler of Venus, is going to go from Pisces, where it's been for a while, and start a new cycle in Aries on March 30th. 165-year cycle. And Saturn, after its renewal through conjunction with the sun, is going to move from Pisces to Aries in May. So in a little while from now. But this moment, these transits that are happening in the end degrees of Pisces are really about, and the lunar eclipse is about closures and finishing and integrations. When I think of Pisces, I think of how inclusive the archetype is, that, not only is it ashrams and spiritual centers, but it's like insane asylums and prison. And it's like everything is included in our experience on earth and in the spiritual world. Nothing, we don't get any spiritual timeouts. We don't get like, oh, you have a day off, this won't count, this won't be like, you won't have karma today. No, we're in this game fully with everything included. And for me, with Virgo, it's this understanding that, yes, we have everything included, but it's our individual job to refine, to purify, to become aligned with ourselves, to become pure, so that our thinking, our feeling, our willing is making sense in one kind of impulse, or that we are aligned with thy will be my will. And there's a lot of work to get there. And that's the work that Virgo is often connected to. So if we don't have any sense of including the spirit, then Pisces just becomes a state of confusion, and Virgo becomes a state of obsession or perfection. But when we include spirit, it isn't a useless struggle. It becomes fruitful. And as so many outer planets are transitioning over this spot of Pisces to Aries, as Venus has retrograded and is retrograding over this spot, as Mercury is going to do the same thing, these really personal planets to us, the ones that lie between the Earth and the sun, when their moon, which lies obviously between her, closest to Earth, is doing stuff, it will bring up these feelings that are so apropos, appropriate for the time that we're alive in now. So as much as these transits are happening in outer planets, these kind of abstracted planets that we don't notice so much as our inner experience, each one of our biographies contributes to the collective. Each one of our unconsciousness, the things that we aren't aware of yet, belongs to our group unconsciousness, represented by Pisces and Neptune. So, as these big shifts happen this year, and as we experience so much chaos and confusion and change in our outer world, what is it that we can integrate and refine and purify in our most inner nature to become more aligned, to become more still, like the surface of a lake? It's not lifeless. It's got lots of activity and life below the surface, but it has that non-dramatic kind of peaceful quality to it, which is what we so desperately are hungry for in these chaotic times. So for myself, I am trying to observe all of these different feelings, not to become disassociated with them, but to understand where are some of the roots, where are some of the places that I can, refine or purify to be freed up and move forward into spring, into, again, this renewal time with fresh energy, with fresh insight. Where can I be patient? Where can I be a little bit more discerning? So, happy full moon. I love you so much. Keep your heart up, even through the struggle and the chaos. Peace.